Dear friends of Pilentum television, in this video I would like to show you an amazing model railroad layout that was built in HO scale. This layout was built by a group of model railroaders living in Cologne, Germany. But let's point out what is the special thing on this model railway and on this video. 2 years ago I visited a model railway exhibition for US model trains in Germany. I saw this fine layout built with landscapes in summertime. 2 years later I visited this model railroad exhibit again and I also saw this fine layout. But now it was built with the landscape in wintertime. Within 2 years the members of the German Railway Modeling Club have completely rebuilt their model train layout from summertime into wintertime. Therefore, in this video I would like to present a kind of visual comparison. We are going to see some sections of this model railway in the summer, and then we are going to see nearly the same section with almost the same angle of view in winter. The first comparison was along the railway line just before the railway tunnel. At the first time, perhaps, you will not immediately see the difference. So you need to pay attention to the many details along the railway line. Let's watch the next scene. Do you see the construction work in the background? It's a railway line in summertime. Now we changed the season from summer into winter. It's the same railway line, but now in wintertime. Let's go back, the same scene in summer. We note work is done on the construction site in summer only, but not in winter. Now let's watch the next scene. We see the railway tracks near the station. When the freight train has left the video image, please pay attention to the houses and buildings in the background, because you will notice the difference. Now we see the same railway tracks in winter. We also recognize the advertising for the famous beer in the background at the house. By the way, is it not beautiful how the snow was modeled between the tracks? Let's watch the next scene. In this section we see a railway line that was built below a bridge. We cannot see this bridge, but pay your attention to the left and right. And also take a look to the Christmas trees in the background. Now we are switching from winter into summer, and an Amtrak passenger train is passing by. Let's discover the same video frame in wintertime again. Now there are very long freight trains.
Ja, also die geht jetzt noch zweimal auf Messen 2019 und danach gucken wir mal. 2019 schuldet sie jetzt in Lager.
Was für Messen?
Weil jetzt in knapp 4 Wochen sind wir in München. Das ist die Modellbau. MOC zusammen mit der Vorschau der Schule. Da sind wir mit der Semmeringbau. Dann Dortmund nächstes Jahr. Dann sind wir in Dresden in der Ausstellung. Spaß an der Freude. Die Kosten sagen, das muss in gedeckt. Ja, also Essen, Hotel, Veranstaltung, Transport, LKW. Das muss er übernehmen. Gerade bei den großen Messen.
Please notice also the model trains in the background, because in the next video frame we will explore this background landscape. But before we switch to the next frame, let's compare this angle of view between winter and summertime again. Do you remember the Christmas trees in the background? In the summer, there are completely different trees, a completely different landscape. Now we put the camera into another position so that we can see the bridge over the railway line. By the way, it is a very large model railway layout. I guess there are 6 or 7 meters in the width and at least 3 meters in the deep. First of all, let's enjoy the beautiful model trains. There are 3 railway lines in this video frame. In the front, on the first bridge, the Amtrak passenger train is passing by. In the middle, there's also a lot of railway traffic on the second bridge. And in the background, you see a freight train parking. Before we change the angle of view from summertime into wintertime, please try to remember the arrangement of bridges and trees. Now we see the whole landscape in winter. Once again, there are completely different flowers and trees covered with snow. Please look at this bridge made of steel. In summertime we can recognize the structure of steel. Maybe we even see some rust on the bridge. Let's wait until the freight train has crossed the bridge. Then we are going to switch to winter. Of course, also in wintertime the construction of the bridge is still made of steel. But now we see little snowflakes everywhere. Think about this amazing work and this attention to detail for creating this snow effect. Now we are moving the camera. We see the whole landscape in summer, and after the video cut we are going to see the same section of that landscape in winter. Let's change the section on this model railway layout. Once again, we see the passenger train of Amtrak getting the green lights for moving off. We are back in the city of this model railroad layout. In the background we see many buildings. In the front of this video image there are platforms and 5 railroad tracks. In a few seconds we will see this city in winter. Unfortunately, I could not use the same angle of view, but we will be able to compare both video recordings. Snow is everywhere. Snow on the streets, snow on the roofs of the houses, and even snow on the locomotives at the bottom of the video image. Let's go to the next comparison. Here we have to concentrate on the wooden bridge in the background, so that we can compare the summer and winter landscape. But we wait until the beautiful trains have left the video image. Now we see everything in wintertime. Everywhere we see snow again. Snow at the back of the mountains and snow at the trees on the right. Especially we see a fine cover of snow on the railway sleepers. Please note the locomotive because we will see it again in the next scene. The camera now faces 2 bridges. In the foreground we can still see a railroad track with a train passing by, and in the background there are 2 wooden bridges. We focus on the 2 wooden bridges. Unfortunately, I could not use the exact same angle of view, but we can perfectly compare the bridges in the wintertime and in the summertime. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward for your comments. Of course, you can also make suggestions what you would like to see on Pilentum's video channel next time.